We live.
Oh shit, we live. Thank God. God damn it, it's been a long fucking time.
It's been a long time.
But we back in this bitch.
Yeah, man. Tired as hell. Dealing with this fucking Michigan weather.
It's killer. It'll kill us all.
Got niggas riding around all times of the day, not being able to breathe and shit.
Not being able to breathe. Not being able to sleep.
You know what I mean?
Not being able to drive and shit.
So this
struggle rural.
This might be a kind of sickly podcast, only because niggas is not feeling it right now.
Well, I'm feeling like doing it. I don't know about this nigga.
I'm not feeling it right now. Fuck it. Anyway, it's your motherfucking man. You know what my name is? Busy Black, aka the Kango Don.
2 Occluded Bombs. You got any more AKAs? Have you worked on it? It's been a long time.
AKA Mr. Let Me Breathe for I have 100 Latins in your lobby.
Woo!
And I'll think of another one later.
Oh, you gotta remember that one. That was a dope one. I like that one. I like that shit. And it's the motherfucking one back up in this bitch, Jose Ortega, and this motherfucker, aka the original Pablo, aka I fuck your mama and your sister and your cousin, baby mama, and be like, ooh, 3 bitches. Yeah. We
They
back up in this bitch. Feeling it right now. We got a lot of shit to talk about, man.
Like a lot.
Like a lot.
We gotta start coming to you weekly, but we still working out these kinklies and shit. You dig?
True shit.
Once we get them worked out, and you know, more than 3 people start paying attention, we'll be okay. But to the 3, what up though?
Yeah. We in this
y'all
bitch.
will be the first niggas to get some free t-shirts.
Is this the first no, this is the second podcast since the interview, right?
Yeah, it's 12.
12.
Yeah.
So
episode 12.
So episode 12 is going to be highly promoted in every way because we got some merch we're going to have to push to you guys and
pre-order, of course.
Yeah, pre-order in these kind of holiday, I guess, seasons.
Let you niggas get your money right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get y'all checks and shit once y'all get y'all holiday.
We're going to have some coming around tax time too for all y'all niggas that's going to shell out a little bit. You know what I mean? Pablo t-shirts.
Hey, Pablo Santa t-shirts.
Woo! Real nigga shit.
Technical difficulties.
Shit happens sometimes.
It does.
You know what I mean?
But Pablo Tom t-shirts on the way. We're talking about merch. That's what we're talking
real
about.
Shit. Real nigga merch.
Fucking A. But yeah.
Support a nigga hustle.
Yeah, you know, we got
look like while doing it.
We what was I about to say? We fucking are going to be coming at you
with a lot of shit. Music coming soon too.
I think I said that.
Music coming soon.
Music coming soon?
Music is coming soon.
Music is coming soon, I think. Is that what they're telling me? Yeah. Yeah, I think
Boss is just telling us that.
Yeah.
Music is coming soon.
Yeah.
More podcasts coming soon.
Yeah.
More interviews coming soon.
Yeah.
Merch coming soon.
Yeah.
Nigga, we coming after this Oprah money.
Yeah. You know Oprah make $100 a minute.
Oprah money, nigga.
That's some real bread.
When my man saying Zach and Mary make a porno, it's like I'm gonna be Oprah rich and y'all kiss my ass.
Shit, but I don't know, man. Where the fuck do we start? We missed everything since we had to fucking unfortunately take a week hiatus.
Apologize to the listeners for that. Apologies, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's
You wanna start with the hot shit first?
I mean, what ain't hot shit? A lot of shit happened.
And we're gonna talk about what would be popular hot shit. Not the woke hot shit.
What's the popular hot shit? Popular hot shit is
would be Eminem's freestyle.
You gonna say I know you.
Yeah, I mean that's what people have been boasting about that for the last week, and it's something that we should cover as Eminem fans. And we from Detroit. It's kind of necessary. We can't not do it.
But you know what? Since it's been an extra week, like I was hyped the day it happened.
I was hyped the day it happened too. I rushed home for that shit.
Since it's been an extra week, bro, I'm like, I didn't even know it happened until after it happened. I saw it on Twitter. Nigga, it's been like, you know what? It was good, but let's be honest, it wasn't Eminem's best.
It wasn't.
Terms of rapping. And point wise, he made his point, but after a week, they act, they over it again. They acting like nothing happened.
Truth. But then, like, initially, what did you think? Is that what you got from it initially?
No, initially I was like, oh, that's dope. Eminem being a real nigga we knew he would be, and he's doing it in a way that everybody will see it and put attention to it. That was my first initial reaction. I teared up a little bit because I was like, that's a real nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not only that, the white boy means a lot to me. So when I see him standing up for other shit I believe in, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I see we have some of the same interests. It intrigues me.
Right. As it should. I fucks with that. I like that idea. I really liked it. My thing is,
no, I liked it too.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Anybody saying fuck
I really
Trump
liked it. I don't believe it was his best by no means. I believe he was trying to say something for real, and it comes out a different way.
That's where people won't separate it, because what they was doing on CNN was every time they was like, okay, well, do you believe Eminem has a point? The opposite side was always like, yeah, I mean, he has a point, but this is the same guy that was talking about raping his mother and killing his girlfriend and doing coke, and he's a felon. And I was like, yo, come on, dog, you bringing up 20 years. Why you bringing up old shit, my nigga?
Why you bringing up old shit?
No, come on, man. What the fuck?
That's real. But you're right. But still, he was saying something. We try, like, media, white media tries to discredit the fact of what he was saying because of his quote unquote troubled past.
Time out though. Black Twitter, I want to say. I'll say Black Twitter. Has been doing the same thing on the opposite side, because they like, okay, y'all blow the message up on TV when it's the white boy rapping, talking about the same shit we've been talking about for 50 fucking years and rapping about for 30. Why does he? That's what Super Black Twitter been saying. So it's like, nigga can't win either way it goes.
But I understand what Super Black
you can't win in a situation like this, because it's this type of situation. Nobody wins this.
I understand why Super Black Twitter says it like that. Like, I completely understand.
I get both, yeah.
But you gotta realize when it comes down to playing this political bullshit game and shit, you kind of need the white boy to really agree with you publicly, not behind closed doors. Publicly, it's a big deal, because the white boy publicly was like, I'm on the side of the niggas right now, because it's really the right side to be on. And if you not on the right side to be on, fuck you. You not really a supporter of mine.
It's like Charlamagne was saying, like, nigga, this is the point in time in America where, when it comes to the race shit, the white folks that get it need to let niggas know that they get it. Because that's the only way we know whether or not we can truly communicate with you comfortably. And then so that way the ones that we know aren't or don't think like that are the ones that, you can either try to change or influence in some way, or just let them be, stick to their ways and hate and let them stay over there. Like, that's why I say I get, like you said, I get the Super Black Twitter thing. I get the people on CNN trying to play for Trump because you standing up for your people. Like, Trump's motherfucking supporters. Like, bro, the people that stay loyal to him. And the daily excuses I see made up for this man is ridiculous. I mean, bro, I watch CNN every day by accident. And goddamn it, every day.
Even I gave up on Kanye. I gave up on defending Kanye. Man, I couldn't do that shit no more. I was like, you know what? I can't do it, bro. I can't defend you on this.
And the sad part is these niggas is older. Like, I don't get it. And with M is a GOAT, obviously. I feel like you gotta separate what he did. People like us, at least, have to separate what he did in terms of rap and message The message, obviously, on point. You can't really get no more on point than that.
True.
The rap, I think, purposely not his greatest.
Not his greatest.
So
the message and point.
I mean the rap, the actual flow of it, not amazing.
You know why? Because it sounds like it was too a beat. But at this point,
no, it wasn't.
At this point, Eminem's last couple freestyles have not had a beat at all. He's kind of following suit with that.
I don't think M freestyles these days.
Sometimes
I think M freestyles too. So I don't think we hear M's freestyles these days.
I don't think he
unless he's at like maybe Shade 45.
I'm about to say, I think he's at a point to where he just doesn't feel the fucking need to do the time to write the shit down for us anymore. He's proven himself as the rap guy.
No, he definitely writes. You can't. Did you hear Campaign Speak? You can't do that.
Well, you had to write,
bro.
I'm about to say, you had to write that.
Anything he puts out, the man is too much of a perfectionist. Like anything the man puts out, bro, he's written that shit probably twice and has gone over that shit and made sure he delivered it the way he exactly wanted to before we hear it. The few shits that have leaked were, 10, 15 years ago. Those was because of obvious reasons, beefs and all that other shit. Nothing we hear from that nigga is just a freestyle. Like I said, unless maybe it's on Shade.
I wouldn't say nothing. At this point,
I think
if I was him at this point, hell, what the fuck? What certain things like the fucking I wouldn't call this last verse, I guess verse a freestyle because you had to write that. Like you had to feel a certain way to write that.
What was the last one you felt like was a real freestyle?
Shit.
And if you say fucking Despicable, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
No,
7 years ago.
motherfucker. The fucking god damn it. It was when all the shit. It was when Slaughterhouse and Yellow Wolf and all them niggas and Eminem had all fucking acapella verses.
That was 2009.
That was not.
And that still was
no. That was like 20.
I was 12.
No, not the cipher.
What are you talking about?
It was like they had fucking did all an acapella verse in their hometown where they was at.
Oh.
I think that was like 20.
No, I don't think they freestyled that either.
I don't think all of them freestyled it. Joe wrote his shit. 100. Joe wrote his shit. Crook wrote his shit. Joel wrote his.
Bro, Eminem's too animated to go off the dome like that at this point.
Eminem's was the only one I didn't believe, didn't write his.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Or at least didn't write all of it because he started clowning towards the end. And he had a long ass freestyle.
No, yeah, that one, he probably, at the end of it, was probably just like, fuck it. But
he even says it, matter of fact.
85% of that shit, he wrote all of that, bro. Like, at least 85% of it.
He says it in part of it. He was like, and I'm freestyling now.
He said that a million times when he wasn't freestyling.
I believe
it's just some dope shit to say. Like
this nigga would stop.
Every nigga that says they don't write,
take a swig of an energy drink and keep going.
You ain't never in the studio with niggas. Yeah, but come on, dog. But M was one of them niggas I believe he got the skill to do it.
He's a wordsmith.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't think when he's putting out records, those types of things, I believe he's freestyling maybe at least 50% of it or less. 50% or less of the verse, probably. When you see them type of joints, maybe. Except for this last one and that cypher shit. Them BET joints, you writing them. They make you write them. You writing them. They do, bro.
Who making Eminem do shit? Nigga.
Eminem's making himself write it. I don't think Eminem's trying to even do a BET cypher in this era without him having a point like that. I don't think if Trump won in office, you wouldn't even seen that.
Yeah.
Because if not, it would have been what? At best, we would have got him in Slaughterhouse again, which that would have been cool.
That probably wouldn't have happened.
Come on.
That probably wouldn't have happened.
He prepping for an album and shit. He would have probably just threw out another song. Really? Speaking of which, did you go and listen to... We done got way off the topic.
You done got all way off topic. We was still on the shits.
Well, did you hear that Pink album?
No.
That song with M on it is dope. Either way, I don't know how we got to M's right. My whole point was M's message was bigger than the actual flow coming from a hip hop fan perspective. But as just a human being, you can't get too more on point than that.
True shit.
That's all I'm saying.
True shit. Absolutely right.
Because all of that whole conversation we just had for the last 5 minutes, that was the rapper talking. Like, as a person, like, come on, where's the lie?
Like, I've heard the theory that it's almost kind of like Eminem has his bad guy that he can fight against, like Godzilla in a sense. Like,
I don't think he needs
Godzilla only comes up from the waters and shit and fucks with shit whenever there's something bigger than him that could take over his ecosystem.
Eminem has just done what any artist would have done that's made the last 25 years of their life public. We all looking at him, and he probably wondered to it. It takes him a minute to figure out, like, well, what you gonna talk about now? Because you've told us everything, like pretty much that you could put in a song. You put it in a song in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
What else are you? What do you want to hear from Eminem right now? They was talking about that show Everyday Struggle. So a lot of niggas our age is when that shit drop in November, nigga like me, I can't wait. But most niggas 23 and younger, or even maybe up to damn near 30, might not give a fuck about an Eminem album right
I
now.
do.
I look at the playlist on Apple
do.
Music, bro. I look at the playlist on Apple Music and just it's garbage.
It is. It's trash.
I can't listen to this shit.
It's trash.
90% of the 98% of the hot songs, bro. Whatever that top 20 is,
garbage.
I might want to hear 3. Hip hop sonically is in a terrible place right now.
Yeah. But that's cause motherfuckers like L.A. Reid. Damn, I have to get corporate. We getting corporate. God damn it, we going in. It's like niggas like L.A. Reid now with the concept that's working because it sells records and it appeals to a lot of people, which is less words, more music, something you can dance to. That's what's really moving streams, pushing records. That's really what it is. And it's like, you can't really make a point with a little bit of, a couple of words. If you're trying to make a point for real in music, which most MCs do, in some way and form, they're trying to make a point with their verse or their music. If you can't make that point really because you limited to, I guess, what would be considered 8 bars, maybe 6 that you consistently keep saying over a hot beat. Nigga, like, you can't say you're not doing anything.
We got too much shit to talk about how terrible mumble rap is.
I'm not going after mumble rap. I'm going after that rap period that just became just the mainstream view of rap. Like, I wouldn't be mad if mumble rap was like its own kind of like underground thing that certain people really kind of fuck with, like Screw, like Chopped and Screw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that.
If certain people, but I know people that don't like it. I fucks with it. Certain people on that shit.
You drink a lot of lean.
You did. But like, I know certain people that just don't fuck with the shit. You know what I'm saying? If mumble rap was kind of like that, but what rap really was purely understood, I'd be like, okay, fine, no problem. But mumble rap is now considered the mainstream hip hop, and that fucking infuriates me. Because I'm like, how the fuck is that mainstream hip hop? And we were saying that fucking I don't give a fuck if Lil Yachty wins a goddamn Grammy, but he's not winning a goddamn Grammy for hip hop. Fuck you.
Wait. Speaking of this, and I so want to get off this topic, but just because we're on it, I gotta bring it up. I took the liberty to listen to one Little Peep and his hit single Gucci Gang. It's kind of fire. I hate his look does not match his sound, my nigga. And I hate to say I like the record, and I was lit when I heard it. So that might have played into it, but I'm gonna give a little nigga credit.
Oh,
God damn
Jesus
it.
Christ.
This nigga said Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, man, if y'all ain't heard the record, well, I'm not gonna tell you click it, but you know, if you ever hear it in passing, if you lit, it's lit. But sober, I don't know. I don't have a sober opinion on it, honestly. But
Gucci gang. Oh my god. That's
this nigga
hilarious.
is like, this nigga look like Vanden with Steve-O tattoos on him and
Boy.
colored dreads and painted fingernails.
That shit is
But he's really white.
crazy.
This
It
nigga-
sounds like some white shit.
He got the Fetty Wap extensions.
Oh my god.
Shit crazy, bro.
This shit is fucking insane. This shit is insane. You know what? I just never wanted. Even when West Coast hip hop became really big, hip hop was never Hollywood. Now it is so fucking far past Hollywood. It's just ridiculous.
I think to a degree, hip hop has always secretly been trying to be Hollywood since like the mid '90s. Late
I think
90s.
I'd say late
Late
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, late '90s. Yeah.
Because as you see, like most of the main, like dudes that kind of pushed hip hop, the main execs, your Rick Rubins, your Russell Simmons, you know what I'm saying? Like your Geffins, like these niggas kind of either took a back seat and went all the way into like the dark corners, or just completely kind of was like, you know what, I'm a consultant.
Shout out to my future job.
You know what I'm saying? And just kind of just took the back seat. And it was like, yeah, I got enough money. I don't want to live with this stress. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This shit's never going to die. For real. Like, hip-hop won't ever die. For hip-hop as we know it might die.
And that's not the same thing. That's making it as Hollywood as you can fucking make it. That statement right there makes it Hollywood too.
I would commit suicide if there's not one motherfucker spitting bars when I'm 55, and then I'm like, you know, who's the new best young MC, and pop that shit in, or fucking like stream what the fuck ever, and
I'm getting tired
if
of
shit
every
is
nigga in New York
trash,
feeling like they gotta do
I
it.
will, huh?
So I'm getting tired of every nigga in New York getting on film looking like they gotta do it for the niggas that can really rap. You ever notice that every young rapper that can really spit bars is in New York? And that's because they trying to revive New York. But it's mad niggas in other places that barred up. Like, we ain't even gotta really bring her up. It's not the product. Sharnae.
Yeah.
Like, you know, two different people, but both of them, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit kind of went.
It's like if you looking for a nigga, what you looking for? I didn't heard about how some of these labels be trying to talk to Nate. Like, that shit crazy.
Nigga. Like,
But
because
should give me Young M.A., which, cool. But I didn't heard her catalog, dog. You can't compare.
exactly.
She got
like,
bars and shit, but I'm just like, maybe I'm biased, but I'm just saying. Shout out to Young M.A.
You not.
Still. Like,
because I think about it as when I ask somebody else from, they be like, yeah, I listen to Detroit music. What is Detroit music? And if they tell me, like, you know,
what's the first thing you think of
when you tell me Band Gang, Streets R Us, Doughboy Cash Out, I instantly think,
rest in peace, Doughboy Rock.
yeah, rest in peace. I instantly think, all right, you listen to Detroit street music, which means it's almost kind of all sounds the same. I can't say out of everybody that there's one person that's really towering in talent at the top. And out of all the street crews.
Yeah, you can.
Who?
Vezo, I say T Grizzly. Dude, Chauncey was talking about GT.
Not mainstream.
They are not mainstream.
Well, T Grizzly.
Detroit.
Yeah, I would say T Grizzly.
Technically, the only mainstream rappers we got is fucking. Well, yeah, I guess we count T Grizzly now.
Yeah, I would say he's mainstream.
Big Sean and Eminem. Am I leaving somebody else?
Oh, all right. I guess you're right. All right.
I still look at
attest to you. I gotta attest to your point. But that's you know what I'm saying. That's the catalog, but that's what's stapled on the whole city.
I mean, shit.
You know
even
what I'm saying?
Boys is signed though, so if I can't count T Grizzly, I mean, Dope Boys
but
is
they signed, but they not mainstream signed. Like you not.
Yeah, they are. They're signed as CTE, which is a fucking subsidy of Universal. That's a real record label. That's a real
I don't know
contract.
what the fuck it is. I'm just saying.
Them niggas is just as much signed.
You could be signed to a mainstream.
You
could be signed to a mainstream label and not do mainstream numbers. Therefore, not be mainstream.
So if that's the case, then like I said, mainstream wise, you only got Big Sean and Eminem from Detroit. That's really putting up numbers when they drop. I mean numbers.
T Grizzly putting up his numbers.
Man got one project. He did 200 million streams on one song.
Well,
Eminem has sold over 100 million albums.
He at the beginning.
Big Sean is about at 10.
He at the beginning.
I know, but mainstream wise, we talking about right now.
And Big Sean don't release enough music. That's his flaw. You got to be quicker with the gun in today's music world.
No, you don't. Because it's the content. It's the content. Because Big Sean's music holds up every time he puts out. Well, the last 2 times at least he's put a project out.
Yeah, last 3 because that 2088 joint is.
Okay, so the last 3 projects, they hold weight to the point where he's one of them artists, or at least showing us he sees himself as one of them artists. Where I'm gonna give you this. I'm done for about 1.5 years. Peace. I'll see you later. Which I understand, because let me get to the same point. I probably be the same way. You only get maybe 1 or 2 a year out of me every other year.
but today, like I said, it's the climate. It's the climate of the game.
I gotta live life and get some real feelings about shit.
Nigga, I'm from the same. Me and you from the same fucking streets from the same time, man, my nigga. So we remember the days where it was like a rapper dropped an album, toured off that album, and then that was it for 2 years. And then it would come another album. You wasn't getting you would get features from motherfuckers that they fuck with. Not every motherfucking body, but people that they fuck with, and maybe get a loose single out here or a mixtape.
Yeah.
But you would not, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was real, decision. Big Sean moving like that. But it's like the climate of the game today is like you gotta do fucking 100 features a year.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You only have to do that if your music doesn't hold water. Other than wanting to, you don't have to. You don't have to. T Grizzly, perfect example, doesn't have to be on everybody in Detroit and in the rap industry motherfucking song because he's the new nigga out. The nigga makes content that holds weight. He can put out My Moment and not give me shit until the middle of next year, and niggas would be perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
Because the content is there. And not only that, you believe it. It's obvious. You know what I mean?
I was talking about Sean.
I'm talking about just any rapper, because Big Sean is bigger than him.
T Grizzly can be
I'm saying he can do that same type of thing. T Grizzly is another one that could do it. T Grizzly is another one that could do the Big Sean Eminem thing, where it's just like, here's this, leave me alone. I'll see you next year. I feel like that's the dream. Because you get
that's
to
what
that
you
point,
want?
nigga, you
but I'm talking about the average rapper, not the really good.
Well, those aren't the type of rappers.
Not the light heavyweight.
I listen to a lot.
I'm saying.
That's why I listen to the same songs a million times.
But I do find the people that now, just because there is so much trash music that comes in flurries, like just drizzle, nigga. Like from everywhere, that I do get to a point to where I want the rappers that I do listen to drop faster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of waiting every 2 years, it's like I want one every year. You know what I'm saying? Mac Miller's a good example. Like, he releases music typically every 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he did a back-to-back, which was Good AM and The Divine Feminist, I was like, I could have dealt with it. I could have waited a year. I like this, you know what I'm saying? It's a good album, but that's not what I wanted to hear from you this year. This could have been a mixtape.
Yeah, I still haven't listened to that all the way.
You don't know. No. Just for the sake of you play the field a little bit, then listen to that one. Play the field a little bit. Don't
I think you told me that before.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't heard.
That should have sent your ass into a relapse. that shit will get you so turned on to the world. Like you'll be like, damn, I need to really go find the bitch. And then you gonna end up falling. Nigga, that's the shit that I was bumping when like after me and Kiana would just moved in with each other after 3 months.
That's why you got her pregnant.
Damn it. Mm-hmm. Fuck it, Mac Miller.
What was up, man? Anyway, moving on, man, because we got all the way off the original point, started
Real
talking
shit.
real hip hop. But anyway, M ate that nigga alive. I'm actually surprised because I was one of the millions of people that was waiting for the next morning because I thought Trump was gonna be on Twitter like, oh, you want smoke, Marshall? What's good? Like, I really thought he was gonna be on Twitter, like trying to get that nigga bars, and he wasn't. I was highly disappointed.
You know what, Keanu?
I think that's only because somebody told him not to. Though.
Yeah, Keanu.
I really believe that.
Said that was the first thing she was like. Yeah, it says that Trump didn't say anything back to Eminem, and I looked at her. It was the first thing she said to me when I woke up.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it was the first thing she said to me when I woke up. I'm standing there and I look back at her and I'm like, of course he didn't.
My nigga.
Like, you don't want smoke with that nigga. Nobody knows. Bro.
Nigga, it's been 5 times in his 10 months in office that I have woke up in the morning like, I gotta check his Twitter. Let me see what he said. That was the 5th. Where I was like, yo, I know he said something. He didn't say shit. Like, fuck. Nigga, I got through the whole day like, damn.
It is an industry game amongst all peoples. High and low level. It's like, don't fuck with that white boy. Man. Don't do it.
Nigga, it was niggas on CNN talking about some like, I don't think he want that smoke. Like, for real, they was on CNN talking about it. Like, yeah, I mean, I know he talk about the shit, but that's him though. Like, he ain't got shit but time. Like,
real shit.
That nigga will waste the day trying to write bars about your ass and not care.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of like that fucking like kung fu master who's mastered everything there is to know. He's just walking around like, I wish a nigga would. I wish a motherfucker would.
Eminem is Goku of the hip hop game.
Real shit.
Racist Vegeta. Fucking, I don't know what that make Jay, but goddamn it. Everybody else is just below that. And there's a lot of niggas looking like Yamcha out here. only my Dragon Ball fans gonna get that.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh damn. Niggas look like Yamcha. That's real shit. That's real shit. That's how I know it's sad. Damn. Oh, Krillin ass niggas.
Bruh.
Jesus. But you right though. You right. Been saying that shit, fam. Like, you right. Niggas is out here looking crazy, bro.
Man, what else be going on?
Man, I think we need to hit it with some of that real.
What?
We're gonna go deep on this one.
Pause.
Pause.
Deep.
Pause.
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 Pause. Deep.
Pause.
Pause. Deep.
Pause.
Pause. Deep.
No.
Pause. Fucking wait. About what? You can't just say you about to go deep on something and then leave it ambiguous.
Oh, I'm talking about the fucking the Harvey Weinstein shit.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein, my nigga.
We never really had R. Kelly. We discussed that sex scandal. We discussed that.
I mean, we discussed it as much as you could discuss it.
We
already knew.
Yeah, we already knew.
Only Hollywood niggas knew about this nigga.
I did not know. I was just watching The Hateful Eight like 3 days ago.
Nigga, I just watched Pulp Fiction last night and this thing popped up. I was like, ooh. Shit. It's one of my favorite movies. Goddamn.
He does a lot of famous movies.
Bro,
like,
my mans was leading bitches in the rooms and beating off implants, my nigga. How you beating off? First off, it's already weird to jack off in front of a bitch unless she already into it and kind of like tell you to do it and shit. But for you to do it and then just as slimily as you look, bust off in a fake plant, my nigga, or probably a real plant with your weak ass, because you probably said some shit like fertilizer. Like, no. Of course you look disgusting, you fat fuck. Like, you got.
It looks really, really bad. At the fact that I'm just like, so this is what the fuck
disgusting
you decided that you was doing. This is what this. Who was the? God damn it! Who the fuck does this shit? All right,
some sick motherfuckers.
Now
a nigga with too much money off too much coke and they got his way too many goddamn times.
Damn! What did Bob have to say about this?
Bob, they say Bob ain't fuck with that nigga for like the last 5 years.
You wonder why?
Nigga, they say all Hollywood niggas knew about it. Niggas just wasn't trying to put it out there. Like,
I don't give a fuck about that old era thinking bullshit, bro. That shit is sick.
Fuck that. This is about to cut all that off. Anytime when your company, the one you own, so, well, mostly, it's your namesake, right?
His name's on it. It's the Weinstein Company.
Right? So, anytime within the contract of that company that you've built, that you have a clause in that bitch that say, hey, we need to set aside this amount of money just in case I rape a bitch. What else you need, bro? Like, he had a clause in his shit with like a couple million put to the side specifically for sexual harassment.
You know what?
That's crazy.
Some way, somehow, he's gonna flip a way to get a movie about his sex addiction, and it's gonna be a biopic on it.
Somebody gonna make it, but he ain't gonna profit from that shit. If he do, it'll be on some backing and shit.
That shit is just nigga.
Like slime bag.
Like this is like the worst way of fucking doing it because it's really disgusting.
I thought I was disgusting.
It's really disgusting for real. Like it makes you sick. Like when somebody gets raped or sexually assaulted, you're like, I'm ashamed. I'm appalled. You're a foul bastard. But
he
when it comes
like one of them motherfuckers too.
Nigga, you nasty.
That nigga look like he don't wash up already. Nigga, you imagine the bitches he forced to motherfucking suck his dick for a fucking role in a movie? Like,
well,
how sick they probably felt after they got that fucking cocaine and rum riddled fucking cum in their mouth. Like, dog.
Well, what was
that shit would be ridiculous.
With Gwyneth Paltrow in it. Shit. Was it Shakespeare in Love? Whatever the fuck it was. Well, the story was on the street was Winona Ryder was up for a role and shit. She had the role at the time. And she was cool with Gwyneth Paltrow. Now Gwyneth Paltrow, you know what I'm saying, come over to the crib, they cool, you know what I'm saying?
She said he was a slime bag.
Yeah. She read the script, was like, hey, who's your producer? Coming then, you know what I'm saying?
Here comes Harvey.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, Gwyneth Paltrow has, you know what I'm saying, this role in a movie, Winona Ryder does not. So,
hey Gwyneth, suck my cock and I got you.
Real shit. And you sure?
What?
And for the type of motherfucker that he was trying to say some sick shit like, if you don't do this, I'm going to make sure that you never work in the industry again. I'm sure Winona Ryder, with the fucking career she's had, was like,
Gotta do what you gotta do sometime.
I gotta take that L and you can't say nothing because if I do say something, I'm really not gonna work no more.
Yeah, because that's one of them. That's why I say he's one of them people. That's the complete and full transformation of a person that comes from having probably a little bit of something to too much of everything. That's Trump if people actually liked him and we didn't know he was such a dick. That was Trump probably 10 years ago, my nigga. Because I believe them type of people, they probably all hang out in the same circle. You know what I mean? Them niggas probably didn't had a couple cigars together.
You heard what Trump said about the shit, didn't you?
Weird grab him by the pussy, beat off implant stories, exchanging and shit.
Well, this nigga Trump said, well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he probably called him a good guy and all of that
You
shit.
know what I'm
Little
saying?
faggot ass.
No, he was like, "Oh, I'm not. I'm not surprised with what happened." Like, I think he said specifically that he'd been to a couple parties with him. So I'm like, nigga, you was there at that party doing the same shit. You was grabbing pussies. He was beating off in the plants and you was grabbing pussies. It was some sick shit going on in your little fucking VIP booth. Kiss my ass.
We live in a wild world, my friend.
We live in a fucked up world.
Shit is getting rough. This nigga, oh, did you see Trump was talking about, he told Puerto Rico he was about to cut off the aid because he was like, we can't help, we can't give y'all aid forever.
What the fuck?
He told the niggas in Puerto Rico that FEMA could not give them aid forever.
Wait.
This shit
wait
like
a
a week
minute.
ago, I think. But like, bro, I think that was the same day he was sitting there throwing paper towels in the crowd and shit. You didn't see that?
No, I get my political information on certain shit from you because you actually follow what this nigga be doing.
You gotta watch it for yourself so we can have real conversations about this. My nigga had the paper towels, the dollar store joints, throwing them in the crowd at Puerto Ricans talking about some, one for you, one for you, one for you. And they're all like, this idiot thinks that they're like, yeah! And then, you know, the people in the crowd, like, you know, from the little bit of power they had and the videos they could submit, it's people in the crowd like, would you stop? What are you doing? Like, stop. And he's like, one for you. There you go. Nigga's retarded, dog. They had to tell the nigga not to throw the water bottles.
This nigga is like the real life Lex Luthor, and there is no such thing as Superman.
No, he's the dumb version of whatever the worst comic book villain is.
Oh no, we definitely living in a fucked up
that nigga
DC universe.
Dumb. Bro, we're living in the retard, like some retard Twilight version Rick and Morty shit. Speaking of Rick and fucking Morty, should have been talked about that shit, and you don't watch it. But fuck you, if y'all watch it, y'all know what I'm talking about. They bringing back the goddamn Szechuan sauce. They tried to hoe us and bring it back last week or 2 weeks ago for one day only. Like that shit was gonna fucking work. When we need 9 more seasons, goddammit. Fuck the bullshit. We need our Szechuan sauce. So this winter, along with the crispy buttermilk nuggets, we get a reissue of Szechuan sauce. If we had Two Clues bomb to drop, goddamn it, we drop them. Shit's real out here.
Two Clues bombs.
You don't watch Rick and Morty, you gotta get up on it.
No, I'm kind of intrigued with what the fuck Szechuan
and you don't even
sauce.
be watching shit.
Nigga,
You gotta stop being such a dad, man.
Man.
Waste some time. Be a bad father for once.
They got me closing undone, bro. Anyway, I be tired as hell, nigga. Like real shit, all the fuck I do now is write and smoke and prepare to do this.
You can't prepare to do this. That is the preparation.
Look, nigga, real shit, I get my glimpses of information in like 10 to 15 minutes when I'm taking a shit like every morning. That's my news.
I need you to spend more time on Twitter or something.
Hey, I'm gonna do that, nigga.
It's the only way this is gonna work.
I'm going to tweet right now and shit. Go with me.
What else happened? Oh, Birdman got drunk and went off on Instagram about Rick Ross and all the pussy niggas.
Niggas.
Oh yes. We're in the room of internet, so you know I'm gonna play the video for you.
Oh God.
The motherfucking number one stunner.
The number one stunner.
The fuck off. I'm gonna play just a little piece. But of course he brought up Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and you know.
Cheeto, right? I be hearing all you niggas talking about this Lil Wayne shit. Lil Wayne, this Lil Wayne, that. Bitch, Lil Wayne, my son, I raised him. He ain't had nothing. I brought him to be something. I ain't got something. Bitch, you think I ain't gonna make sure he's straight? Suck a nigga dick, bitch. I'm gonna show all you pussy ass niggas that ever got in my business. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna show you don't play with me, nigga. I'm what you call a fucking real mastermind. You little bitty bitch. You heard me? And if you cross my line, you already know. I ain't even gotta tell you. You know what type of nigga I am. I ain't how I live. Fuck you, nigga. Tear your ass up playing with me and mine.
Jesus.
So that was about 45 seconds of Birdman's probably hour long, off and on, drunk ass rant about, puss ass niggas and little bitty bitches.
Well,
I thought the shit was funny. And then I think Rick Ross even made a response.
Really?
Yeah. Rick Ross made, matter of fact, I can probably find that one too. Shit. But yeah, bro, that shit had me cracking the fuck up because it's like the whole time I'm sitting there watching it, I'm like, too rich, too old for this. Why are you doing this? You got way too much motherfucking money and you're too motherfucking old to be sitting up in the back of your Maybach talking about, because that was some other shit he was talking about in the video. He was, I'm buying my bitch Benz. What are you doing with your life? Like, what are you doing?
Like,
what are you doing with your life right now?
What are you doing, Mr. Birdman?
You tell. Here go Ross. Shit, I think this is it.
So beautiful about life. It ain't no ceilings. You go far as you want to go. Have no fear. All that talking shit. That shit don't work around here, baby. We'll put you in check, nigga. I'll put you somewhere else.
This is the beginning of this trap right now.
That's some balls.
I be listening to these little bitch ass niggas with my name in their mouth, and they ain't no gangsters. Pussies. Pure pussy. Pure
This is a mashup, I
Y'all
guess.
pussy niggas
Jesus.
still be running y'all mouth, little dick sucking in the ass nigga. Suck a dog dick, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Fuck you. Gito, right? I be hearing all you niggas talking about this Lil Wayne shit. Lil Wayne, this Lil Wayne, that.
think
Bitch,
that's the
Lil
whole
Wayne,
shit.
my son, I raised him. He ain't had nothing. I brought him to be something. Ain't got something. Bitch, you think I ain't gonna make sure he's straight? Suck a nigga dick, bitch. I'm gonna show all you pussy ass niggas that ever got in my business. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna show you don't play with me, nigga. I'm what you call a fucking real mastermind. You little bitty bitch. You heard me? And if you cross my line, you already know. I ain't even gotta tell you. You know what type of nigga I am, man. You at? Don't get me wrong. I don't know, man. I'm old school. I'm old. You heard me? I ain't with that funny.
What? You a year late.
It's Ross
You're
Lee.
5 years late paying that man his money. Pay that man his money. We know you ain't right. Stop with the jokes, nigga. Bring that shit, baby. Bring it.
So that was the back and forth they had, I guess, over the weekend and some shit. That shit was, it had me cracking the fuck up. I don't know if y'all know about it or found it funny, but goddamn it, I was laughing.
That shit is fucking wild. I don't understand. Nigga, are you really telling me right now that Birdman is really trying to be tough and considerate for paying Lil Wayne his money at the same damn time? Like, that all ain't a lie? Like, first, that's what I'm mad about.
Like, nigga, we seen the paperwork. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's my beef. That's my only beef
some
with me with that whole situation. Ross wasn't wrong in his response. You know what I'm saying? That's what motherfuckers do now. They let niggas know that they got beef with them through social media and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Birdman, nigga, really? Birdman really trying to sell that I'm gonna take care of mine. Nigga, really? Fuck no, bruh. You
about 5 years late paying that money to
Right.
that man.
5 years late. 5 years late, my nigga.
Yeah, bro, you can't be 5 years late
Nigga.
on 100 million, whatever it is, 80 million.
Real shit. If Birdman would have owed the government that same amount of motherfucking money, he'd be in prison.
Or dead.
Or dead. Like, nigga, that man.
Government broke his shit. I ain't playing about that type of money.
Pay that man.
I'm sure that nigga paid them.
I've always just said, pay that man, dog. Like, If you got bad blood, have bad blood. I see you when I see you when I see you, and it is a problem.
That's why
But
I didn't get it, bro. It was
I don't
just
want
like,
to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I owe you money, that pretty much, to me, this is the way I think about it. If I got shot, like, I got, like, shot on purpose shot,
right.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, who would do this to me? Probably the nigga that I owe, like, damn near $100 million.
Yeah.
Probably that nigga.
Yeah, I would definitely be
I wouldn't want to live like that.
nigga.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want the 30,000 in debt that I am now hanging over my head.
Shit.
You think I own 3 million or more?
Like,
no.
nigga, like, and to me, it's kind of like, dog, just let it go. Just let it go. Because Wayne don't seem like he's going to kill him. But now, I'm not saying that Wayne wouldn't kill him. You don't want that man to just be off his trip one of these days and be like, and have a bad seizure, get out the hospital and be like, you know what? I'm probably not going to live long. Fuck him.
No,
And run on this nigga. Because what Birdman going to say when he pick up the phone? Like,
at the end of the day, Joe, these are still rappers.
yeah, they're rappers, nigga, but this is personal beef, nigga. This goes way past industry shit.
It should, but what do you do? Because when a man owes you that much money, you left with 2 options. You gotta let the courts figure it out, or kill him. Or the third option is just forget about it and be like, fuck it, I guess I'm never gonna get it. Which, average person, probably not gonna happen. So you throw that one off the table. Once you get to the point where you want to kill that nigga, you still ain't getting your money. True. So that's the one thing I never understood about niggas killing niggas over money. It's like, if you kill him, unless you know where his money is after you kill him, how you gonna get money? How you gonna get it in? Makes no sense.
So sometimes you just say, fuck it.
I mean, but this ain't a fucking movie. A lot of niggas that said fuck it is either dead too now or sitting up in somebody's cell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for Lil Wayne to have to feel that level of fuck it, it'd probably be because he's gonna die. I don't believe it'd be good. I believe he hasn't done anything.
Terminal cancer and just be like, I'm dying in a week. Fuck you, kill that nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Because I refuse to believe that nigga would actually go through the rigmarole, I guess, to actually kill Birdman himself with him being in the health that he is to go back to prison. He don't want to go back to fucking prison. So it's like, the nigga that's really that saying like, yeah, prison fucked me up. I don't ever want to go back there, like, for real. He ain't trying to go that far.
I don't know how much.
But it ain't saying he wouldn't if he didn't have that one reason, which would probably be not, you know what I'm saying, no reason to live that much longer.
Yeah.
To go through with it. It wouldn't be hard to do.
But that's like a hypothetical of hypotheticals. Like, realistically, one thing Birdman didn't lie about is the possibility of there being a Wayne without him? Yes. But the fact of the matter is, there isn't. Did Lil Wayne eventually basically flip that on his head and save him as well? Yes. But
Wayne probably would have still ended up with Rockefeller.
I mean, that's why I said you could argue that if Birdman didn't get him at 12, yeah, at 20 we probably still would have got a Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
But we got the 12-year-old Lil Wayne from Cash Money, Hot Boys. So Birdman's right about that. The way the world knows him today, we wouldn't without him. True. But like I said, you also flip that on his head, and Wayne basically did the same, saving the company and shit. Motherfucking, once you get to the point you owe somebody that much goddamn money, and y'all have spent that much time together, and all of that shit, it's that much there, you only can kill them or leave them alone. So even if they don't get their money, I wouldn't be surprised if they just stayed separate forever. I don't think we gonna get another picture of them hugged up, cool and shit until nigga get his money. You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
say there's no other, you know what I'm saying?
Because there's no other reason for me to talk to you.
Yeah.
Be in the same room with you until you write me a check.
Yeah, like write me a check, let me go. You know what I'm saying, from the label. We good.
That's some other shit.
like that, but
Couldn't handle nigga on me that much money.
No.
But what else?
I would have
happened,
been
man?
snapped by that time. But shit. What else is on the floor?
Oh no, shit. Post Malone went #1 in more hip hop news.
Well, for what song?
Rockstar.
Really?
21 Savage.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
my shit. I like that shit. I didn't think it was going to #1.
Post Malone been.
Post Malone was dope.
Yeah, he been going a little ham.
I wasn't sold on the White Iverson, and then I seen that other video of him in like the jean shorts and
Mhm.
that. Yeah, I was
The
like, this nigga's a
jorts.
clown. But now it seems like his music is decent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind turning it on now. Still don't like that White Iverson record, but all the records since then have been pretty good.
Pretty good. Shit, man.
Fucking Ray Sherman put out some fire.
Ray Strummer has come a long way since
I swear
their
to
first track. Man, they've come a long way.
I swear to God, I thought the niggas was gonna be in and out.
Real shit. I thought they would have. They would have knew Chris Cross. I was like,
yeah,
these niggas
yeah.
gonna be out of here, dog.
Like, what was it they led with? That No Type or No Flex, whichever one it
No
was.
type. I ain't got no type.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't gonna work.
Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. That was my shit.
Just because, and maybe it's just me thinking too much, but I was like, but that's a type. This song doesn't work.
I've
It's
already
stupid.
made that.
What are you talking about? People are gonna make funny because the song makes no sense. And nope. Everybody still like, I ain't got no time. Like, oh.
This nigga Dennis caught that shit. He was like, hey.
But there's another one though. I still don't like that record.
He was the nigga that was like, that
wrong.
hits blunt. And he was like, hey. But he said he got a type though, because he said bad bitches. So the thing that he liked.
Tight though. Like,
Blew everybody mind in the room. It was like a clues bomb went off of everybody dome. It was like, damn. It's like
You ain't
real
lying,
shit. You ain't
shit.
lying. That's some real shit.
like, bro, think, nigga.
And then I didn't know what they looked like at that point either, nigga. So when I seen the video, I was like, nigga, who the fuck are these 14-year-olds on the beach?
No, I remember when they came out, them niggas looked like Rocket Power.
They did look like Rocket
Yeah,
Power.
that's what they came out looking like. Had the headband and the goggles and little ski outfit for no reason, but was on the beach. Like, ain't make no fucking sense. I ain't no fucking baby. I fucking not. That's my new AKA. AKA, I ain't no fucking baby. I fucking not.
Damn, boy, I ain't surprised about Ray Sherman no more. I ain't surprised about Ray Sherman no more.
Yeah, anytime they drop something, I'll be like, oh, that's probably it.
I think the Migos is they run is starting to die off.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
As far as
I think they just getting comfortable.
I'm saying as far as like people wanting to hear more music, 'cause they dropped a lot and did a lot in this past like
I mean,
year
that's
and a
probably the
half.
reason why they've gotten where they are.
Yeah, but I'm
because
just
of
saying,
so much shit.
yeah, but
so
they
quick.
nigga, they were. There was a lot of Migos. There was Migos everywhere. There was everywhere.
There still
Migos.
is.
There's
If you turn on the
everywhere
radio, you still gonna hear either Offset verse, Quavo verse,
Yeah.
Takeoff saying "Who's a little bit bougie," like some shit like that. You gonna hear?
It just makes me mad that he really wasn't no bad bougie. Like he really
Nigga,
wasn't.
little bit bougie. That nigga academic said, "What?" That was almost a fucking year ago.
That nigga Academics is straight fucking chill. Fuck that nigga.
Act is trash.
Fuck that nigga.
Shout out to the Jessica. Man, I'm trying to get that girl pregnant so quick.
Why?
It's just something about her, bro.
You kill that bitch. You see how skinny she is?
Yes, that's part of the attraction.
She's Selena
I've
skinny
been really into skinny bitches
with
lately.
no boobs.
I've been really into skinny bitches lately. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
You fucked enough fat bitches, huh? Hey, two who's bombs.
That's what you said.
Got him.
I mean, niggas that know me know I switch up. I might fuck a fat bitch. I might fuck a skinny bitch, short bitch, tall bitch. I rotate.
Like when you
But lately, I've been really wanting to fuck skinny girls.
when you was fucking the white bitch, I was like, oh, you switching up? Like I would.
Which white bitch?
I don't even want to say her name. You know what I mean? But hey, yeah, Jessica, yeah. Yeah, that white bitch.
Yeah.
Now it's there.
But
Now
yeah,
it's there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
when
mean,
you was fucking
that was
her,
probably about the time. Yeah, it
I was like,
oh,
wow, she's normal size. She's not fat. She's not small. You know what I'm saying? Like she's normal
Like
size.
my height,
bitch.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? She's normal size bitch. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know, bro. I like my brain. I can't
you
take
like fat
the
bitches.
same shit, bro. I just like bitches, bro. I'm that type of nigga. I might want to fuck a fat bitch on Monday. Might want to fuck a skinny bitch on Tuesday. Nigga, might want to fuck a bitch 6'3" on Thursday.
Ooh, Amazonian bitches.
I will climb a bitch like a tree. You got me fucked up.
You a bear nigga.
Call me a koala on that pussy, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. Nah, son. Like real shit. I only dated a girl that's just it was my height, and it was just a little weird because I was like, damn. You do wear flip flops all the time, and you know damn well you can't wear no fucking heels because I'm not gonna be the shortest nigga. Like it's like standing next to you.
It feels weird when
No.
like I would have bitch that's taller than you, but at the same time, well, to me at least, it looked kind of dope. Especially when you know what I'm saying, you can tell the bitch really fucking with you. It's like, yeah, you got my short ass.
No.
Though. It's all good though. I like your tall ass. I like legs, nigga. It's cool. It's cool, baby.
What was that fucking movie? And my man's had like the big ass Amazonian bitch, and he was a white dude. Ah, fuck.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I just can't think of the name of it. I know what you're
his
talking about though.
Like keep his ass in check. I'm like, nah, Shane.
Yo,
No.
you know what? I speaking of shit like that. You know what I seen the other day for the first time ever?
What up?
Fucking Shallow Hal.
Oh, that movie was terrible.
Disgusting.
That movie was terrible.
Fucking disgusting.
That movie was. You know what? That movie made me like almost give up on Jack Black.
I'm surprised I did.
You know what? I did give up on him. I did give up on him.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
I had to go back. I did give up on him.
I think I still gave him a chance after that. I was watching the other day, like,
Bruh. School of Rock brought me back in, and that's because I just happened to catch it at school when they was playing it at school.
Oh, speaking of
There
school,
was no other reason.
What, you saw it at school?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I was avoiding that movie. I was like, I'm not watching another Jack Black movie. Like, real shit. I was like, Shallow Hal was fucking garbage.
Yeah, that shit was. It was that. What was the other one he did? It wasn't Shrek. It was that School of Rock. It was something else in between them. Either way.
Shit, Tenacious D.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit.
that brought
shit.
me in too.
That shit was kind of cool. But speaking of School of Rock, guess who I seen on Instagram looking about sexy than a motherfucker?
Ooh.
Miranda Cosgrove. That
I was
dude-
wondering what happened to that bitch.
She's somewhere in LA looking about scrumptious than a motherfucker.
Did she fill out?
No, still skinny as hell.
Nice.
Still pretty as a motherfucker. Her and who was the little blonde chick she was on iCarly with? That little bitch bad too. Jeanette something.
Oh yeah, she was fucking Andre Drummond from the Pistons.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know if they still fucking, but they were.
I'm trying to smash
That nigga Andre Drummond be having the white hoes. Like,
that. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
real
Bro,
shit.
I
Real
think
shit.
I might
If
have-
you a nigga in the suburbs and shit, and your bitch has been to
My bad,
a
y'all.
season, any season basketball opener, or she's been close enough,
That's something to talk about.
or
right
she
there.
got tickets some way, somehow, sporadically, and y'all got really close seats at the game. She probably fucking Andre Drummond.
Possible.
Or that's if they white. That's almost a guarantee. But if that happens in general, she definitely fucking one of the niggas on the team. She-
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, you a Piston.
Real shit. Like,
What you want?
if my woman was like, yeah, I got some Pistons tickets, I know where she got them from. They give them away at work and shit. I know where she got them from. I ain't got to assume.
Right.
Like, nothing. But if your bitch work at fucking Target,
And she just popped
And
up
then she
with
just-
some opening night tickets.
right, And we talking
Gotta
about
ask
we ain't
questions.
talking about nosebleeds in the third level.
She like 3 seats away from the court,
like,
or
nigga,
3 rows away from the court. Like,
you behind the players on the bench,
Yeah.
like that type of close.
You gotta ask some questions.
Yeah, she fucking one of the niggas on the team. Real
Real
shit.
that somebody she got a really nice friend that sucks some dick. One of the two.
Real shit. Watch her watch the game. And
If she's more into it than you know what happened.
If Reggie Jackson score, which he don't do a lot of, and she's like, yeah, she fucking Reggie Jackson.
Please believe it.
Real shit.
Keep it all the way a secret. But speaking of that, glad you said that. That's something we can get into. The season opener. Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah.
Fucking last night, I think.
Yeah, and we won. And we won. We won.
I ain't even know.
J. Cole dunked on fucking Dwight Howard.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw Eminem was in there in the beginning hyping up the crowd.
Yeah, he
and
did.
shit.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had forgot that was happening. I wanted to go to that shit. Like, for real. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was like sometime in like, I guess it says the middle of October now.
Yeah, it's been sold out though.
No, but like back when they was doing it, I was like, oh yeah, I should get tickets so I completely forgot.
I'm waiting for Golden State.
I gotta hurry up and get my money right so I can get them whole tickets. Cause that's happening next month.
Yeah.
Fucking on the 18th. Little Caesars.
Yeah, I gotta see a concert and I gotta go to the Pistons Golden State game. Because one way or another, I'm gonna go to a game, goddamn.
To watch us lose like that.
Nigga, we won one time.
That's cool and all.
That was shocking.
I'm not.
Then I was rooting for Golden State. Like, and we lost. I mean, yeah.
I watched that one from home. Fuck that.
No, I'm gonna go see a fucking team that I like. God damn it. Because I seen these.
I like the Pistons enough to go
Fuck, were they
see.
playing? I think they was playing. They played the Sixers when I went in what was that? Like March? No. It would be about February when we went to the game.
I don't even remember the last Pistons game I went to.
And fucking they played the Sixers. We won and shit, but this was when the Sixers didn't have 3 good motherfuckers really in the lineup at the same time.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they played the Sixers last night. No, wasn't it the Sixers? Nope, it was Dwight Howard. No, it was the Hornets. But yeah, that game was down to the wire against the Sixers,
and we won.
And they didn't have Joel Embiid. They didn't have their best player.
I don't even know who's on the team.
I just know Tobias Harris because he looked like J. Cole.
Or Reggie. I know Reggie on there, and
I know Reggie because he trash.
I'm the only 2 niggas I know still on
there. Avery Bradley's on there now. Remember, he got traded from Boston.
Them niggas have got to suck on 2K18.
You know what?
I haven't played it yet, but they rating is
when I looked at the score sheet and shit of the starting lineup after the game, it looks very even. It looks like, like back in the day, Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, the shit. You never saw nobody just go straight ham. Like, nobody just dropped 50 on a random night. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything looked really even. You could tell, like,
everybody playing off each other.
You could look at the stats and be like, you could tell what niggas' position was.
Mm-hmm.
The problem was with that, I think we only won by 1 point. But anyway,
hey,
the problem
is a win, nigga.
The problem is with that shit is, when you in a league like you got a Golden State and you got the Cleveland Cavaliers, the way it's constructed, you gonna have to have a nigga that can actually drop 40 when they need to.
Right.
You just don't have it. Matter of fact, to actually win, you gotta have 3 to 4 niggas that can drop 30 at any given night. Not 20, 30.
I was saying fucking Melo to Detroit. But then nobody want to fucking listen to me. Nobody want to free the cap. Nobody want to do all that shit.
Nigga, he still was gonna come here to lose. We was gonna probably be a couple games better. We weren't gonna be better than fucking
I'm
Cleveland.
not saying we could have got a ring with Melo in the first year, but damn it, we could have looked around that.
Shit, we had fucking drafted Darko Milicic. Yeah.
Ooh, that was
the
when
worst
Joe
call
Dumars was running it. It's different.
That was the worst call ever. Like, that was the worst
Him
call.
and who was the coach? The nigga looked like a penis.
You mean what was it, John Brown?
No, not Brown. The one before him. The one that was coaching Darko. Little scrawny white nigga. Looked like a dick.
Who? You mean when he was playing in...
No, he was the coach of the Pistons.
Brown.
No, Carlisle. Rick Carlisle. That's what it is.
Oh.
Rick Carlisle. You thinking about Larry Brown. Not Larry Brown. Rick Carlisle.
Good job, bro. I'd be high as shit.
Yeah.
But it looked balanced. It's just it's not enough. And it's like the way teams are not constructed to be able to continue. Like Golden State did some shit. They had already done some shit because they drafted motherfuckers that were all good and clicked together, and they all got good at the same time.
Hell yeah.
But then you have situations where it's like these niggas got KD to come over there too.
Right.
Shit. So now it went from, all right, now you have to have 3 legit All-Stars to happen. You need 4 legit All-Stars to be able to say you can contend.
We ain't about to see that happen with the Pistons no time soon.
No.
That's why I say I wanted to see the season opener because it was season
I'm glad
opener and it's
I'm glad it was a W in that first game.
Because please believe, nigga, Little Caesars Arena is about to be the new date spot through all of the basketball game season.
Hell
nigga,
yeah.
If you ain't taking a bitch to LCA, nigga, you ain't doing shit.
Shit.
To the LC, whatever niggas is gonna eventually abbreviate it to.
I work with her, and she said that like the nigga that she fucking with was the nigga that's trying to fuck with her was like, I got some Little Caesars arenas, some Pistons tickets. You want to go to the game?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Is it a date if I say yeah because I want to go?" And I'm like,
yes.
Yep, it's the game.
Anytime a nigga taking you to a theater that isn't a movie theater or an arena or any kind of stadium or field, bitch, that's a date.
Like, especially if a nigga's buying tickets.
If that nigga, fuck that, if that nigga buy you popcorn there, he already spent $100 on you. That's a date. Popcorn like $13 in the house.
Real shit.
Fuck out of here. I hate that shit. I think that's why niggas wasn't even going to, well, I'm not going to say niggas wasn't going to games like that, but I know my black ass wasn't taking no pictures in no Pistons games. Not in Auburn Hills. You got me fucked up. I'm not doing all of that.
Oh, no.
But now it ain't no excuse. If you anywhere within 20, 30 miles of the city, you should be able to make it to Little Caesars.
Yeah,
they
like
got something fly popping up in there.
For
and
me,
you know they're gonna have something going on every weekend.
Yeah. I mean, like, dog. Imagine how live the city's gonna look because it's
that's why all the arenas going up downtown.
Concerts gonna be
we
bumping.
Talked about that before.
Yeah, concerts gonna be bumping. Motherfucking games gonna be bumping everywhere.
I said, even Hove coming November 18th. I think, who was it? I think Trey Songz or somebody already went there. It's been a couple concerts there already.
Yeah. Like, to tell you the truth, if the Tigers were ever that good, if the Tigers were ever that good to play into October again, there could be the possibility of all at the same time, a Lions game, a Tigers game, a Wings game, and a Pistons game, all happening in the city at the same damn time.
Yeah. Now that would be lit.
That's lit.
That is not something I want to drive in.
It's not something I want to drive in.
Or walk
by
in.
no means.
Because if I'm caught on Woodward with that shit, I'm going to be mad. Nigga, that shit ain't breaking.
I'm avoiding the shit out of 75 South.
He's going to have to get on second and ride that bitch down to 8 Mile. Fuck out of here. For real. Take that bitch right till you get to Palmer Park and you go right back off on Woodward. Get your ass on 8 Mile. Fuck that.
Shit, that shit is ill. It's going to be ill though, but we ain't seen a city like that since, really like that ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It had some life when we were kids.
That's why I say.
But it's really died off a little bit. But then it came right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The recession killed us hard, nigga.
Nigga, but that's why while it's coming back, it's not just us as, you know what I'm saying, doing what we doing. The rest of these niggas, especially black people, we all need to try to be a part of this little money grab that's happening out here. Because it's only going to go on for about 5-10 more years, maybe. And after that, Nigga, you either got the bread or you don't. For real. They gonna try to move niggas up out of there. They already doing it. They already putting motherfucking $3,000 apartments by the water that ain't worth that. Nigga, fuck out of here. They already doing it. This ain't New York, my nigga.
Oh no, they trying to make it into that though.
Yeah, but
What?
like I said, you got about another 5-10 years of them just throwing money at Detroit before it just completely everybody gets their bottom line set, shit start rolling in, and you either got the bread or you don't.
You know, I just think that's it's gonna condense the hood because
that's the point.
It's because real
But
shit.
the thing
Because
is,
the white people are buying
in
up all the
and make
houses
it
too,
worse.
and they owning these cribs.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the part where we get in on it. Obviously, the average nigga can't put their money together and buy a building, right? Most motherfuckers can't do that. But you live on a block like this one we on right now, and if I got 10 bands and I stay right there, and your brother got 10 bands and he stay right here, and me and him might happen to be cool, and there's two, 3 vacant houses on the block, maybe 2 streets down or whatever. We can buy that. That way, by the time the more of the shit I feel like we should start meeting in the reverse. Like, you know how they started at like the middle of the city, and it's like building their way out to the hood and shit, to where they getting it like that and slowly remodeling places and trying to do that shit. I feel like we should go the reverse way and meet them up to the point where we stop them, and then it's like we ain't got no choice but to talk. You gotta put us in with this money, or you know.
Well, that's the way it should be, because what really is going to be...
I know I'm talking to a wall,
yeah,
I'm just saying.
But the worst thing is, if... I'm not saying this won't happen, because we plan on doing it, but if the rest of the world isn't, only the rest of Detroit, that are
just us
the niggas that are natives, really, the
That's
natives...
What I'm saying, just us doing it ain't gonna help.
Yeah, like I said, the natives don't own up. You know what I'm saying? They try and buy up some of these properties and shit. If all the white people is buying all this shit, they're selling it pretty much to other white people, which is gonna push all the cheap, you know what I'm saying, like cheap properties that used to, you know, or natives, the low income, into one little condensed area.
That's what I'm
saying. And then when that shit happens, crime
putting
becomes
a bunch of people that would have normally been maybe a few miles away from each other, a few blocks from each other.
Real shit.
And then, you know, it's like I said, it becomes the reverse.
Yeah, because what the problem is when the thing is this real shit. When you fucking when all these houses start flipping and shit, when the fucking the value of the neighborhood goes up, the taxes on the property will go up.
Exactly.
So when you might even own your crib, but you still them taxes gonna kick your ass.
If niggas knew how making money off of houses really work, that's another that's like a back end type thing. You can get some money off of that. But just owning the property yourself, you ain't even gotta do nothing with it. Just buy it, have the deed. That way, even if you do want to sell it to them, nigga, we fuck around, we make it where we buy so much land that they gotta pay us so much money that then, okay, you can have this, but nigga, we gonna, if it's not families in them houses and shit, you gotta pay us such and such amount of money for this land, and we gonna turn around and buy another one of your joints. We're gonna buy the one joint we can afford and then move that, because then you got a group of niggas on one solid mission trying to grow with some real bread. Niggas don't think like that though.
You gotta get your shit together, people.
Cause I'm not trying to buy the whole city, but I want to help.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Bank Black. The revolution will be podcasting. God damn it!
What he said. But yeah, we getting up to that time. It's shit. It's been so much shit to talk about. We ain't even really know what to talk about. But you got a nice little snippet.
Yeah.
Pip
back.
Squeak, dip, whip, and slip it. I don't know. But yeah, until next week.
Yep.
And you know, we out here.
We out here in this bitch. You want to shout out your social medias?
Yeah. What's my... Oh, new Twitter alert. Fucking at Busy93. Busy spelled BZZY. All caps because I'm creative. And and what's my Instagram? Still DJ _slapping nigga. What's the other one?
You got a snap? Or when did you all right, you don't fuck.
It was something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah, man. Rest in peace, Ox. Real number street nigga.
R.I.P.
Lost a good legend out here. Same thing to Rock. Senseless bullshit. I don't know exactly what Ox situation was, but I know everybody know what Rock shit was. That shit gotta stop. I'm just tired of seeing young niggas dying out here. Especially niggas that's like really got the mind to do some real shit. But yeah. We'll see you next week.
Bullshit. And
oh yeah, he got shot.
Yeah. And follow me on Instagram at official Jose _ Ortega and shit. Follow me on Twitter at HSM _ Jose Ortega and on Snapchat at CaliRaider313. We out here in this bitch. I don't Facebook, don't email me, get at me in one of my DMs and some shit. I probably check them, but then again, sometimes I don't. So I get to you when I want.
Wait, one more thing. Students, unemployed people with ambition. We need an engineer. We need a photographer. We need
interns
and people to yell at when we don't have coffee. So hit us up. Doesn't pay shit right now, but it will later. And do or don't. If not, we'll just keep doing it like this and fuck you guys. Peace.
We out.